Hey guys, it's Ed, welcome back to the kitchen. Sometimes all you want is some comfort food, so today I'm going to show you how to master the lattice crust pie. Something that seems complex, but is actually easier than you might think. Something else that is easier than you would think is protecting yourself online. Before you start your pie, why not change your email password to something strong and separate, like 3 random words? Use something different from your other online accounts. And you can also throw in some numbers and special characters to make it even stronger too. Our emails are the gateway to lots of our private information and other online accounts, so it's really important our passwords are secure. It also takes a lot less time than to lattice this pie, so there are no excuses. Take 2 minutes out of your day and make one reset to your email password and protect yourself online. It really is as easy as pie. So to make the pie, you're going to need 1 portion of dough that's been divided into 2 pieces, one slightly larger than the other. For now, we're going to work with the smaller piece, so leave the large piece in the fridge. So the first thing we're going to do is lightly flour our work surface, and then also the dough as well. And then we're going to roll that out into a circle that's slightly larger than our pie plate. Roll, turn, and this will keep it in a nice circle shape. If the dough is sticking at all, just give it a little bit extra flour. Same underneath as well. Once the dough is slightly bigger than our pie plate, we can roll it up onto the rolling pin. Place the tin back in, and then just gently drape the dough in. And then we want to just gently let the dough drape into the tin. We're trying not to stretch it at all. And then we're going to trim the outside with some scissors. So use the scissors just to trim the excess so that we have about a centimetre or 2 hanging over. We can now put our pie into the fridge whilst we work on the filling. So the filling is really simple. I'm kind of going to go for a black forest vibe. So we've got some blackberries, some blueberries, some cherries, and we're just going to mix those together in a bowl with some lemon juice, some sugar, and some corn flour. And the full recipe for that will be on my website. So now that we have our fruit filling ready, we also have our bottom crust rolled out and in the tin. We can almost get on with the latticing. First, what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle the base of the pie with some ground almonds, and this will soak up any excess juices, preventing the pie from having a soggy bottom. And then we can pop that back in the fridge whilst we work on the lattice. So for the lattice, we're going to take our slightly larger portion of dough, roll it out as before, and then we're going to cut it into strips. I like to use a pizza wheel, but you can use any sort of sharp knife. Just cut it into nice thick strips about 1 inch wide. So to lattice the pie, what we need to do is take alternate strips from the ones we've just cut, lay those facing away from us on top of the pie, and then we're going to pull back alternate strips, and then place 1 strip over the strips that remain exposed, and then fold the strips back over that new strip. And repeat that weaving process until you've gone all the way to the end of the pie, and then repeat the process back towards you. At this point, we need to trim the strips of dough so they just finish on the ridge of the pie plate. And then we're going to take the excess of our dough, roll it up on itself into a kind of thick rope that sits on the ridge of the pie plate. We're then going to take our thumb and finger of one hand and our finger of the other hand, and we're going to crimp the pastry. So all we're going to do is press the pastry together like this all around the dough until we've got a nice decorative pie, and we're going to place that into the fridge for about 20 minutes or so until the dough is firm. So whilst that is in the fridge, you have plenty of time to change your email password. So now that the pie is chilled, we can get it in the oven. The last thing we need to do is brush it with some egg wash and then sprinkle with demerara sugar and then get that in the oven. going to bake it at 190 degrees Celsius for about 50 to 60 minutes until the pastry is nicely browned and the filling is bubbling, a little bit like jam. Hopefully now that I've explained how to change your email password to something strong and separate, you'll find it easier to do so. And now that I've shown you how to make a lattice crust pie, hopefully you'll give that a go as well. You'll have a beautifully lattice pie and be more secure online.